All right, we're gonna do a garden video, and Sadie is really twitchy because there are skunks, I guess, living under the front porch that I didn't know about. I had smelled them one night. It woke me up actually that it was so strong, huh? And I just saw her being a weirdo at the front porch, and then I saw two big ass skunk tails, like very big. She was curious. I was like, oh my god. So thank God she got inside. Huh? Because it still smells like skunk back here. Okay, but so we'll start with the pots that planted themselves. I don't know what these flowers are going to be, but there's some kind of flower. You know, between squirrels planting stuff and pooping and things just flying in the wind. Yeah, just there's some pots full of volunteers. And I have this little strawberry patch here. I don't think there's any strawberries because it's just been too hot. It's been too hot, but the cilantro is doing okay. And, oh, the morning glories, it's evening, so the morning glories are closed. But it's pretty fun. It's like covering this whole thing, so that's nice. I have some sweet potato starts in the house, in the window. That'll be a different video. An owl. Yeah, so these pots are doing all right. The little herb place is doing all right. The scallions are good. So let's come out and like snip the tops off. Oh, this one's going to flower. Fun. Oh, it's out of focus. That one's going to flower. Cool. So I'll just like snip herbs and scallions and whatnot. Oh, I thought the plants were done. Dang. Got some big sunflowers, and can you see the bees? I put up a short, but I was facing the sun, so you can't see the bees, but you can hear them. So I'll just this little vine thing, the strawberry patch, some dill. This is a good place for the dill. It's doing well. And I cut the chamomile down for Ashley. Oops, hello bee. And it's already growing some new flowers. So that's nice. That's nice. And then, yeah, we have some cucumbers over here that I'm starting to string up. So I'll string them and, you know, like you just kind of lightly wrap the thing around and then they climb up. And then you'll have cucumbers of trellis. Okay, so sunflower, cucumber, it's not ready to go. This cucumber is tied. And let's see if we can... Ooh, she's twitchy. I'd be twitchy too. It smells like skunk back here. Have you never dealt with a skunk? Do you not know what skunks do? Girl, you'd hate that. That means a vinegar bath. She's like, absolutely not. No, ma'am. All right, let's see if we can see any bees. Aw. I don't see any bees. Well, I guess that's how it goes. I will be mindful of getting out here before the sun goes down. Datman's doing all right. Ooh, the first calendula. So this is for Ashley, for her magical bath salts. Yeah, that's that dill that I said it was too hot. You can see the bottom of it sunburned. All right, so we have some tomatoes tomatoing. They're getting some good size. Geez, I watered them this morning and tonight, and the leaves still look... They'll do that with the leaves. They'll pull the moisture out of the leaves, I think down to their roots, to kind of protect the plant. But yeah, I have to water them some more. But the tiger lilies are blooming. And this tomato has little tomatoes. It has some green tomatoes, and it has some green tomatoes down there, so that's nice. And I'm seeing that I'm going to have to reconfigure this again, which is why I have that hand truck that I borrowed. This is going to be too crowded with one plant here, one plant here, one plant there. This is just going to be too much. So I think one or two are going to have to come out, like over to where Sadie is, just farther into the yard. And it's so funny when you start with these little small plants, trying to imagine how big they're going to be. But they do get big. They do get big. And I moved these calendula over here because they were getting sunburned. You can see the tops are all crispy. So once again, another benefit. God, there's still like a lot of heat coming off these bricks. Jeez. Jeez. Okay, so the tomatoes are getting some size. And we have some fruits. Huh? And we got this cat that does not smell like skunk. So the skunks were living under their porch last year. And Carrie, Angela's girlfriend, she knows a lot about animals, and she said, well, what they did was they put a radio out by the porch and a flashlight that shone at night because skunks are not nocturnal, and so they just kind of irritated the skunks into leaving. And that's nice because then you don't have to deal with, any kind of harsh methods. They just relocate themselves. So these lettuce bolted, which means they do this and they go to seed, and they don't taste so great when they go to seed. But I may have I wasn't paying attention, so I just missed it. And I don't think they're going to taste good right now. Woo! Bitter, yeah, so not good. So I'll just let it go to seed so it can repot itself, and then we'll just start again. We'll start again, but we got Sadie. She's like, yeah, we're going to go do the, what you got? She's like, I just need to get the skunk smells in the air. She's like, I just need to get some dirt smell on me. Okay, that's fine. You are just so dirty. I'm going to, at some point, have a compilation video of just her. I don't get it, but here we go. Oh, got some birds. Hello, guys. Hello. Okay, so we got the squashes. Oh, and the cucumbers, these are celeries. They didn't go. I've only had luck growing celery once, and my cat Pan, when he was alive, I think it had something to do with him because he really loved the celery plant. And I think the love he was putting on the plant is what made it grow really good. But I don't think Colorado, which might be considered a 5B zone, I don't think Colorado is really built for celery. So I've only grown it once. It did not go off in that pot, but here we are. And yeah, so I'm gonna be careful with this guy because he bit me last time. But there's some squashes in here. There's some flowers in there. And yeah, the tiger lilies are blooming, so that's nice. And there were some strawberries also, but I already ate them. Oop, a bee bath. The potatoes. And so, yeah, the ones that are going to flower. Whoops, and she's off. She's running. I think you don't water those for 2 weeks. I'll have to look up that detail and put it in the comments. I think once it flowers, you don't water it for 2 weeks, and then you can pull it. So they're all getting pretty close, but 2 are flowering. Oh, 3. Yeah, so they're all kind of at the same rate, yeah. Nothing happening with these sunflowers. I planted some sunflowers over in the back corner also. One thing I read about when I was first moving in here, a little sunflower patch right there. One way to mitigate poison in the soil is to plant sunflowers. So, for example, we're in Russia, where Chernobyl was, where they had that radioactive spill, the sunflowers are enormous. So they're really good at mitigating poison. So if you think you have a yard, if you think you have a yard that's got a lot of poison on it, sunflowers will help clean the soil up. So it was sunflowers, and you put down compost tea, which I think is just compost that they water down. And so basically treat your lawn like you would like your gut. You got to get the balance back between the good bacteria and the poisons. And then when it regains its balance, you'll have a healthy yard again. But yeah, these peppers are doing all right. These are the best cucumbers so far. And there's little baby cucumbers, look. Oh my God. Baby cucumbers, so good. Look at those guys. Yeah, so you string them, and little cucumbers over here. Oh. Eventually, yeah, so he's gonna start grabbing onto the catio, the chicken wire stuff. But yeah, I just put the string up to there and the girl all the way up there. So these sunflowers, you'll see it on other sunflowers too. They're getting munched. It's by those Japanese beetles. So that's currently something I am trying to deal with, those Japanese beetles. These cucumbers are not doing so well. So I don't know. Same soil, same area, probably a different seed. I don't know. And speaking of seed, her cat grass went to seed. So I left like a mohawk of it so you can see the top part. And then you'd actually like just pull this part off. I can't really show this. There's a seed inside there. But now this grass feels just like shitty and it's like, I don't know. So I'm probably gonna dump this dirt out, plant new seeds, and then you'll have nice grass. But this is grass that she's just like, ugh, this is no good. I don't like this grass. Huh, that grass is no good. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Okay. I saw some bats the other night, but this is too early for bats. And we have had those big dragonflies, so I'll keep my eyes peeled for them. But yeah, bee bath that I refilled. Oh, someone said something funny when I said I had to fill the bee baths up a couple times a day. It's not because the bees are drinking so much. That would be amazing. It's because it's so hot and the water is evaporating. But we got a wasp right here. Oh, that's gone. So these peppers are doing all right. These are sweet peppers, not hot peppers. And some mint. And that is a cosmos and some marigolds. And I'm going to get a cucumber for there. Some more mint. And I think that brings us all around. So yeah, if you're going to do skunk removal, you can just gently irritate them with music and light. You can clean soil with sunflowers and compost tea. And that might be all I have. That might be all I have. Can't do much with lettuce that bolted. And the bees are in for the night. Okay.